Look at the consistency in this tracking shot. There are nearly 30 distinct people here, each performing a different task, and their clothing and facial features remain stable for the entire 30-second duration. For most of its history, generating AI video was an exercise in randomness. You'd enter a prompt, hit generate, and hope the system produced something usable. You had no way to influence the internal structure of the result. When you pushed those standard models past a few seconds, the footage typically broke down. Characters would morph into different people, backgrounds would warp, and the model would lose track of the narrative sequence almost immediately. Top View Canvas and the Seedance 2.5 model handle this by imposing narrative structure across 30 seconds of footage, maintaining 30 distinct character identities simultaneously. This continuity is what turns a generative model into a production tool. When character traits are locked in from frame 1 to frame 900, you can build a predictable, repeatable workflow. This stability is the result of a pre-production phase, happening before a single frame is rendered. When you enter a prompt, it doesn't go directly to the video generator. Instead, an AI agent acts as a digital producer, branching your idea into a logic framework, script, and character sheets. It maps 31-second increments of exact camera and character actions. Simultaneously, it generates 30 unique character sheets, locking these mathematical references to the timeline. This entire logic building step is computationally efficient. It costs a small fraction of the credits required for video rendering because the system is only generating text and static images at this stage. By separating the narrative planning from the rendering, the system eliminates the guesswork. The video engine isn't trying to invent a story, it's just following a pre-written blueprint. Once the agent completes that blueprint, the data is fed into the Seedance 2.5 engine to begin the actual execution. The video model treats those character reference sheets as hard constraints. It uses that data to lock in visual identities, preventing the morphing that plagues AI-generated subjects. You can see the effectiveness of these constraints here. The influencer interacts with this prop in a studio environment, and her facial features and the product structure remain perfectly consistent as they move. The agent's second-by-second logic prompt dictates the exact visual pacing. Because the model follows a strict schedule of camera cuts, it maintains the plot perfectly for the full 30 seconds. Seedance 2.5 maintains this stability because the visual requirements are established before rendering begins. The model isn't interpreting a vague prompt, it is executing a set of existing mathematical constraints. Even with advanced planning, a 30-second generation might contain a few seconds of visual artifacts or unintended hallucinations. Instead of scrapping the entire clip and starting over, the system allows for surgical mask corrections. You can draw a mask around a specific element, like a character's clothing or a prop. By providing a new reference image, you tell the model to re-render only that isolated area, leaving the rest of the generated environment untouched. These repaired clips can then be arranged on a standard editing timeline, allowing you to bridge multiple generations into a coherent, multi-minute film. This level of localized control is the final requirement for moving AI video into professional filmmaking environments. The current workflow relies on a tiered pipeline. An agent defines the logic, a constrained model renders the video, and a localized editor handles the finish. The scale of this chocolate factory shot demonstrates the result. We see multiple workers performing synchronized tasks, maintaining individual visual identities across a complex scene. This suggests that the future of the medium isn't just about building larger video models, but about creating intelligent ecosystems where different models manage specific parts of the production. By distributing the work this way, creators gain exact control over the narrative beats, the pacing, and the stability of their characters. This architecture changes the creator's role. You aren't hoping for a lucky generation. You are acting as a creative director, managing a digital crew through a controlled, repeatable process.